As we get into solving quadratic equations, there are two basic ways to solve quadratic equations. There's graphically and there's algebraically. So first we're going to talk about graphically to solve it is graphing the equation and just see where it crosses the x-axis. Keep in mind, solutions, x-intercepts, roots, and zeros all mean the same thing. So when we're talking about finding solutions, we're really just talking about finding x-intercepts. You could also solve it algebraically. That's where you find the value of x that'll make whatever the expression is or the equation is equal to 0. So quadratics have exactly 3 possibilities of solution sets. Most have 2 solutions. What I'm talking about here is real solutions. Then you have the possibility of only one solution, one real solution, or no real solutions, which would mean 2 imaginary ones. So the number of solutions you can tell graphically is when you graph it, if it crosses the x-axis 2 times, there are 2 solutions. And that's because it's going to be these 2 points where it touches the x-axis, and it doesn't matter which way it's pointing. Then you can have exactly one solution. This is where the vertex itself lies on the x-axis. Or if you've got it graphed above or below the x-axis to where it's never going to actually touch it, you're not going to have any real solutions. You're going to end up with 2 imaginary solutions, because it'll never cross the x-axis. So to find the solutions graphically, you just simply graph the function and see where it crosses the x-axis. So an example would be if I had x squared minus 4 equals 0. The vertex is down 4 spaces, there's no left or right movement, there's no stretching, so I move the vertex down 4, over 1 up 1, over 2 up 2, and I graph it. These 2 points where it crosses the x-axis, those are your solutions. So this equation has 2 solutions, at -2, 0, and at 2, 0, or you can write it as x equals 2 and -2. Now certainly there's more complicated versions of graphing this. We've graphed a bunch of these. But this is just an example where it crosses the x-axis. Now we'll get into different kinds of finding the solutions because sometimes it doesn't cross the x-axis at a perfect point. But that will be later.